forgot to charge the phone, so I have to be here for the react now.
There's nothing there. I said, he didn't back out of the interview with me. We haven't talked in 2 days. They go, no. He streamed yesterday while you were streaming. He streamed, and his entire stream was literally about you. And it was all negative dumping on you, watching detractor videos about you, and crapping on you again.
I'm much gonna bet that this never happened. Like, when DSP talks to another person, it's weird because they're always agreeing with him. Let's just put it back, okay? Let's just see what the editor said and how unlikely it is.
Streaming. He streamed, and his entire stream... Look, there's nothing there. I said, he didn't back out of the interview with me. We haven't talked in 2 days. They go, no. He streamed...
Save the pig!
I'm too drunk to do this.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna pee.
You know how rude it is to ask
Of the interview with you? I said, no, hold on. So I went to Twitter and I opened up my DMs and look, there's nothing there.
The fact that they said no, I hardly believe it, because if you remember what he said, they wrote to him, right? So somebody wrote to him, treat them the word no.
I said, he didn't back out of the interview with me. We haven't talked in 2 days. They go, no. He streamed yesterday while you were streaming. He streamed, and his entire stream was literally about you. And it was all negative dumping on you, watching detractor videos about you, and crapping on you again. And basically in that stream he did that lasted about 2 hours, he announced he's not going to be on your show. And there's a laundry list of reasons why he's not going to be on your show.
So basically they watch the 2 hour stream, right? The 2 hour stream where they're basically shitting on DSP, right? And they're such a cool friend of DSP that they come to warn him. So they listen. I don't know about you guys, but if somebody talks shit about my friend, I'm going to stop them. I'm not going to wait 2 hours just to see what they said and then tell DSP, yo, he's not going to come to your word. Why did they say why he was complaining? Why did they say why he was talking shit? They don't say that because it's not true.
And he went over all, I was like, wait, what?
lol.
Dethroned. Oh, man. Guys, I've been dethroned. I don't know if you're aware. I've been completely dethroned. No one watches my content anymore. No one supports my content. It's all over.
I ain't gonna do the fucking interview. I already see the drama.
I'm sorry, but like, I think DSP is fucking no comments. And I see RTU and I'm seeing this high guy. And again, there's nothing wrong with being high, but that's when every single content you do or you put out is being high. I have a problem with that.
Here, building around it.
Oh, I can pause and replay good because it was lagging yesterday or the day before when I tried to do this.
It was just me going on Phil's show.
Wait, hold
Then I
on.
would do it.
First of all, hold on a sec. He's hiding. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Dude, his eyes are barely even... Oh, what's in his hand? What the fuck?
That's classic DSP. DSP always also does that. You're gonna see something very peculiar about DSP. If he needs to put somebody out, he always gonna try to put somebody down. They're not agreeing with him. That way, he seemed like the good guy, or he seemed like the better value. So when you have an argument, right, you have two camps. For example, with the election, you have two camps. And you always have to put the other camp down to make yourself look better, right?
What is that? I guess we'll play and see what that is. Look at his eyes, dude. This guy needs, like, toothpicks in his eye to keep his eyes open when he streams. Because he's so fucking high. Every single...
And I'm not trying to be... But you guys remember when the last time we did this, and we were talking about the legs and people that call him autistic. I'm not trying to be mean, but somebody that tells me you need toothpick in your eyes to keep them open. Yeah, something is wrong, bud.
High that he's streaming, right? He's vaping too. He's high and he's vaping. I mean,
somebody stop that guy.
What else is he doing? So he pops the edibles. He's vaping during his stream. Does he also sniff magic markers? Does he pop some whippets too? Like, what the fuck
Deep pop some whippet. GSP, what's wrong with you, dude?
is going on with this guy?
I'm some kind of a crazy addict. And now I sit around spending money on mobile games constantly. And that's why I had to declare bankruptcy.
Coward of what? Dude.
It's nuts because it's too shit show. So why I love this video so much is because I'm watching DSP that I don't especially like going against RTU, and I'm realizing that I don't care about any one of those. And what am I watching, you know?
Why?
But then it's a car crash. And I don't want to see a car crash, but if it happened, I'm going to look.
To be a coward of. Think about it.
He can't even speak. Coward of what? What do I have to be a coward of? That's not even correct.
Come on, DSP. Like, you want to talk. Look at his face. I want you guys to look at DSP.
I have nothing to hide. I'm not the person.
Wait, look at this shit. Who does
Word
that,
of what?
bro?
What do I have to be
42
a coward
years
of?
old,
That's
by
not
the
even
way.
correct.
I have nothing to hide. I'm not the person that scams someone or multiple people. They're his fans, I should say.
And what is beautiful about this video is DSP is mad at the RTU because RTU, and I agree with DSP on that note. On that note, I have to be fair. I agree with DSP. So DSP is like Rich. The problem between DSP and Rich is because RTU tends to content farm Phil. So he's gonna get super high, which is his choice, but then he's gonna go on DSP stream and just watch it and do lazy content and comment on everything that Phil says. But if it was him doing the content, he wouldn't have a thing to say. So it is dishonest. Now, the thing that I dislike here is that DSP is doing the same thing.
For years upon years.
Oh, yes. All those insane scams that I ran, right? What are you talking about? I'm not the scam master. If I were, no one would watch my content and support me. I haven't scammed anyone. This is the false narrative, the straw man you create to feel better about yourself so you can rag on me.
The scam I'm talking about is, for example, only one of them. So Phil said that his tire was stolen. The tire on his wife's car, right? But they never found the thief. They never had a especially it's like there was no proof. There was a picture of the car without a tire, right? But here's the thing. Can somebody steal a tire? Yes, it happens. Why would they steal one tire and not the four of them? First of all. Second of all, right? This happened when your wife was at work in broad daylight. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, lastly, the third one. DSP went to the garage. And I don't know how to fix a car. I'd have to ask my father how to fix a car, but personally, I don't know. I have no clue how to do it. My father does know. So what I'm seeing here is went to the garage and the garage overcharged him, right? But the problem is he said I need that money. I need to fix a mount for the tire. Then yeah, but technically my garage employee overcharged me. So because he overcharged me, it ended up costing me more. And I need your help for that extra cost. So basically, we're already paying for your tire, which sucks that happened, right? But we're also paying because you made a stupid financial mistake. That's a scam.
Every day with no substance. The fuck?
If he said, hey, my tire got stolen, please help me out. Fine. You made a mistake with the garage? Well, that sucks, but at least, you know what? I made a mistake, I'll take care of it. No, please help me with the mistake too.
Are you talking about?
He just admitted it to that guy who was on the wrestling show.
What?
Did I do that?
What are you talking about? The Cultaholic interview? Where I said, yeah, it was the WWE Champions thing, which everyone knows about, which is, what are you talking about?
The WWE Champion thing is one bad thing, okay? Because DSP did spend multiple tens of thousands of dollars. But the biggest problem with the DSP, with the WWE Champion thing, isn't the fact that he spent that much money. If it's his money, it's his. He can beg for money, and people, if they give them money, that's him, right? For example, I'm on here, and I beg you guys for money, and I'm like, guys, I need $1,000. I got a rent to pay, okay? And then you realize that his rent was $600. Well, technically, am I wrong for asking for $1,000? No, because if I ask for $1,000 and people give me $1,000, that's on them. That's their choice, right? The second the money has been given, you're able to do whatever you want with that money. The problem is Phil lied for years and years and years, and even though there was proof, he would call other people crazy. That's the problem. It's one thing to ask for money and get it. The other thing to lie and say, no, that money went there.
He has no point at all. Literally, that whole Cultaholic interview was me talking about wrestling and the WWE Champions thing that I've already told everyone about publicly already. So what are you talking? There's no scam there. Not at all.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck. Again, this guy, he gets high and he just regurgitates his dumb negative news with no substance.
What do I have to hide? I have nothing to hide.
And that's why no one likes you. Because all your shit's been exposed, all your dirty laundry, and everyone knows what a scumbag you are now. So that's why you have nothing to hide, because there's nothing, no one cares. There's no positivity associated with you ever again. People are tuning into your stream just to fucking felt you and insult you and throw, like the person who contributed and called you a coward, right? And that's why you read it out. That's your content.
That's what I was talking about with DSP being cocky. See, the projection is real, with Phil thinking that everybody loves him.
Now, you've been exposed, and now there's nothing to hide anymore, but now everyone hates you. Exactly right. He says, I'm not in the mood for it. Then why did you agree to it? I told you, in an ultimatum, I said, either agree to it or we're never doing it. It's that simple, because I want to move on. I'm not going to have this lingering forever. Either you say yes now or we're never doing it. And he said, okay, I'll do it. Now I'm not in the mood for it. Then why did you say you wanted to do it? Like,
What a complete idiot.
Because you put him on the corner. You put him in the corner and said, hey, either he says yes right now or it's not going to happen. So if I was RTU, I would do the same thing. I would say yes, then realize, okay, I cannot do it. And then if I cannot do it, cancel. But if I say no to you and I can do it, then I'm in a position where I miss an opportunity. If I say yes to you and I end up not being able to do it, you lost that opportunity, right? Which sucks. That's not dishonest. However, putting somebody in an ultimatum is dishonest too.
I would absolutely love to do it. And I would be like, hey, Phil, why do you owe $20,000? Why are you saying that the Homeowners Association is making you pay $20,000 to... I've never heard... I mean, homeowners associations, they can do some stuff.
what is he talking about? Here, okay, someone's trying to explain to me what the situation is. I read an email, no I didn't, I paraphrased, about them saying you need to replace your sewer pipes. You said you would need money in the future for it. Literally, that's completely false. What happened was, my condo association sent an email out in general to everyone who lives here saying, FYI, everyone's homes now are around 25, 30 years old. The pipes eventually will probably need to be replaced because originally they were PVC piping, but now there's a new standard. FYI, it'll probably cost you this much if you do it preventatively. It'll probably cost you this much if they...
Now, there's my problem with this specific video. Now, is it true that it costs $20,000? I don't know. But it is possible that the pipe needs to be changed, right? But he comes up with these numbers and there's no proof. And then, to even if you Google it, you can Google how much it's going to cost, but you cannot Google how much pipe is there, how many meters of pipe is there to replace. Cannot Google labor costs. It's impossible.
And you have to replace everything in an emergency. I think the emergency cost is like $20,000, okay? So that's all it is. There's no condo association demanding I pay $20,000 for anything. It was a FYI informative email.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Talking about money with them. After what you admitted. So
wait a minute, let me get this straight. I just want to get this straight. I can never speak about money in any capacity ever again because I admitted that I played WWE Champions.
No, it's not because of that. It's because you mentioned something like $20,000. And she said, listen, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but it's going to cost, so we might do a fundraiser soon. That's one thing. But saying, oh, it's going to cost around $20,000 when you're basically playing. And the problem with WWE Champion now is doing pull for it. So people are going to donate for him. And yes, it's content and it's funny. And if he got $100 for a spin, he should do the spin. However, he does some fake tips. So the detractors are saying there's some fake tips. So, for example, if he wants to do a pool, all he has to do is say, anonymous tipper, give me $100, which is the cost of a pool. And because an anonymous donor gave that, there's no way to verify that this happened.
you're grandstanding to me right now and you just got caught. Probably taking six figures. Maybe even a deep six figures from your audience saying you need the money for your bills when you were using the money for something else. And this here...
So
It's not so much. And the worst thing with DSP, he could have came out and said, listen, I am playing down the Raspberry. Can we make a playthrough with it? And people are going to be like, okay, well, there's another case. Boogie298, right? Spent the same amount of money of Phil in Magic the Card the Gathering. Now he's broke. He can sell those cards, but he doesn't want to, right? You could technically do another table or another channel and say, this channel is reserved Magic the Gathering, and then take the card that he already has and put some content. Now with Phil's, what's gonna happen is he could have done a complete playlist of WWE Champion and said, listen, I'm sending them money. However, now you're gonna be able to tell me, yo, this is how much money you spent. You're gonna be able to tell me, yeah, this is too much, and I'm gonna be able to make content with it, right? The problem is it's Phil's narrative. Phil's asking how much money he needs, and then he spent how much money he wants. So, for example, if I'm telling you, hey, my grocery is $100 this week, and you guys decided to give me $100, example, then that's technically what I asked because I mentioned $100, right? But if I said, yeah, you know what, my grocery is going to be about $200, and I don't show you what I buy, and my grocery ended up costing about $60, then the $140 is It's misinformation. Because it's misinformation, we need more information.
Waiting.
Is a bridge too far?
I'm still waiting. The WWE Champions thing is not true. I've already said the stuff that people have said about the level of spending and stuff has always been a lie. Okay? Have I spent money on WWE Champions? Yes, I have. Was that down from the rafters account mine? Yes, it was. I've admitted.
See, because you're not saying how much you spent, people can assume that you spent that much. If you're coming up with clear numbers and proof of that clear numbers and say, look, I got this card at this event. It cost me 3 poles. Now, you're not even showing the down with the raptor. You said that somebody else bought it, right? And that's a problem because you're not being honest with the spending. You say, yeah, I spent some money, but I'm not going to tell you how much. So we're expecting the worst. We're expecting the worst.
All of this because it's all true, okay? But the level of spending that people have said has always been a false narrative. They've made it.
Imagine if there was a governmental, right? And they're saying, hey, we're going to remake that building. We're going to create a new library. We're going to construct a new library, and that library, you don't worry about how much it's going to cost. Keep giving money, and we'll take care of the cost. And then at the end, you realize that people were very generous and gave $400,000. You realize that to build the library, they spent $80,000. So what was it? Where is the rest of the money that was spent? That was said it was for the library. That's a problem.
No, they've over-exaggerated. They purposefully miscalculated to always say it's way more than it ever was, right? You have literally no idea how much money I made, how much came in from the audience and other things, what I spent on what. You literally watch my detractors' videos and you regurgitate toxic content as fact. You are a hack. Do you understand? He is literally criticizing me because I watched Kino Casino on this show 2 days ago and they were ragging on him. That's not acceptable to him. Every single fucking time he turns on his stream, he watches detractor videos about me, and that's fine. But the moment that I finally watched a detractor video about him, oh, that's the end.
I have to agree here with RTU, actually, because RTU put in a place where he was making fun of you. And you didn't do anything. You were like, okay, well, that's okay, Rich. Right? Him, he's telling you, don't do that. Don't do that. But to this point, to this day, GXP never told RTU, stop watching my content.
The world. I mean, do you want to talk about hypocrisy?
That's like me, right? That's like me. Breathe. You just can't fucking be a man. You know, your meme is that Phil is a man. Yes, I am. You're not. You may have a family, but you ain't a fucking man. You're a bitch. A lifelong bitch. And no one's gonna fix that for you. You gotta fix that yourself. But I'm fucking done with you. I'm never gonna speak about your dumb fucking ass again because you are
You will, first of all. Second of all, what is that fucking chip? Who gives a shit?
nothing to me. You are like a fart in the fucking wind that you smell for a second, then it's gone, and you don't ever have to deal with it ever again. You're done. Don't fucking bring me up, you bitch-made loser, because your content fucking sucks. It's not content. It's for dumb, mouth-drooling, stunted individuals who don't even get that your narratives aren't your own, that you're just regurgitating my detractors. Fuck.
See, the problem with that, with what he's saying, is anybody, and they'll take that segment and they'll send it to Rich without context. But DSP does insult RTU. So even if with context it looks bad, but without context you're like, oh yeah, okay, well I'm gonna get revenge. And now Field is like, why are you getting revenge? I didn't do anything wrong. Because nobody's gonna watch a hour-long videos about you talking. They'll take out the pinpoint, the highlight, and the highlight is that.
Off and go away. I can't stop laughing. 13. We got through 13 of 22. We got through a good amount, more than half. So you had more than a 50% chance to have your video clip watched if you're a submissions tier member right now. That's a good chance. And by the way, just to reiterate, next week the show will be taking place on Sunday again. DSP sucks big baloney dicks. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. Oh, I love it. Is a mobile game app.
So yeah, we're not gonna watch 40 seconds of that. I hope you enjoyed. It was fun to watch. Definitely sober a little bit, which is cool. And yeah, it was a fun video.